Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I was listening to a bardcore cover of Toxicity by System of a Down. This is Unholy Union, episode 7? Crusader Kings 3 RP, witch focused supernatural comedy, where we're going to do some search. So, in between episodes, we did push time forward a little bit, I think. So what we're going to want to do is multifold. We want to start a grand rite and get that out of the way. I think I also want to... Did I already commission this guy? I don't have an antiquarian. Okay. Yeah, so I want to get an antiquarian and then create a sword. With any luck, there is a possibility that we might get like plus knights or something like that. Anything to boost our combat power. Next, we're going to erase our other rally points. And then move the last rally point here to... Oh, well, you know what? Let's just be... Yeah, and then move it again. So what this is going to do is it should spawn all of our... mercenaries, the Knights Hospitaller, they should all spawn here when we go in for a Holy War Duchy claim on the Aglabid Emirate. Okay, so our best chance for victory is to jump them early, take the capital, get an heir or something, get some good captures, and then block them whenever they're trying to land. Now, we do want to expand the army. We're going to push elephants to max size. And I think the light footmen... All right. So I think the problem that we have right now is that we're getting countered a lot. We're getting countered by the armies of these baddies. So is there anything in particular? So these counter heavy infantry and spearmen, which we have heavy... we don't have heavy infantry. I want to get them, but... Man, they have a lot of them, too. And then they have Akriteri, who also county heavy infantry. So getting heavy... I wanted to get heavy infantry, but that would actually be a mistake. Let's take a look here. They have light footmen, a lot of them, and they counter heavy infantry. So heavy infantry, huge mistake. We need to be countering these Muzbari, who are heavy infantry. We need a heavy infantry counter or a skirmisher counter. These counter heavy infantry. So we're going to expand their size and then make sure that they're stationed somewhere that has the fields so that they get that bonus toughness and all that other crap. The Pakes have been pretty useless, I'm going to be honest. They have not been that good. I am going to go ahead and expand it anyway. All right. Anything else that we need? I think... If we could get one or two more alliances, that would be good. How about... Can I get my daughter married? Oh! Hold on. Can I get my daughter to marry this guy? That won't give me an alliance. Interesting. Why not? You're unlanded, you're at his court. That's weird. But this guy will matrilineally marry my daughter and give me an alliance. Okay, that's fine. Who inherits? This is the guy who inherits. Can I get... Is it unhinged? I need to summon my house members back to me. We need to bring home people. I think what's happened is, because I've made so many mayors, they took their families with them, and... There are a bunch of living Marios out there, and we can bring them home by inviting them back to the court. And then we'll have more people to marry, more people to make alliances with, or secure, in this case, secure the Italian throne for our house. It won't fall to that guy. I mean, it's not going to fall into our primary line. But it would just be nice to have another dynasty member who holds a house. Okay, these kids probably can't come to me because they're all the heirs of their parents, and the primary heirs, they're very hesitant to let them go anywhere. I got faked out there for a second. Here we go. Margarita Mario, that's how far down we are. Did I pass that? Not yet. I feel like I skipped it, but that's okay. We're gonna hook them to bring them back home. Come on home, friends. George Costanza. We're bringing Costanza Mario home. Maybe we're not. Okay. That's gonna bring us home some people. Also, this break for the in-between war time is gonna let the levies of us and our allies refill, which is excellent. That's what we want. I can't believe he's allowing those marriages to go through. Just absolutely crazy. All right, well, the Italians are going to lose their kingdom to us. And then all we got to do is form the Kingdom of Italy and just peacefully vassalize. Oh, maybe we can't form the Kingdom of Italy without them. Well, you know, we can go for a thing where in the future we have their primary heir marry our primary heir, which is a little harder to do when both sides have primogeniture, but it's not impossible. We might need to use some dog shit mayoring to make it happen. Okay, we have a neighboring ruler who became a... And now this is our doctor. We want to make her a witch as well. Can we make her a Catholic? I'm not going to risk that. Catholicism isn't worth a 50-50. Is there any chance the Pope's coming to this meeting? Pope, are you coming? Yeah, we got the Pope. The Pope is in the house, y'all. He's in the hizzy. Oh, do we have people to kindly dispose of here? Nah, not really. Get that Pope stuff. The more the merrier. Was there any other part of my 4-second boost? It does feel pretty strange to boost. I want to save the money in case I need to hire mercenaries. Let's say that's very reasonable. Okay. Okay. I think that this could be good. 20% vassal levy contributions right before we go to war is excellent. Okay. Okay. We have a very narrow window of opportunity. We're going in now. Okay, Kingdom of Sicily doesn't really have a purpose for us. We want Duchy. It's going to cost us less. Okay, so raise all here. And raise mercenaries. Knights Hospitaller. Did they all appear here? Yes. Knights Hospitaller, we are giving command to their ruler. We want them to jump on top of that motherfucker as quickly as possible and prevent them from raising an army. Go. Please go. Yes. Unbelievable. Oh, God, I forgot to call in my allies. Uh-oh. Extremely believable that I would forget that. Okay. This is fine, though. Here we go. All right. Now, we want to take their capital while moving to block them from any land. Oh, shit, they're taking my capital. Okay, let's take a look at the time. 4 months. We'll finish before they do. And then we'll jump them. We'll jump their ass. Okay. Alson, I want to make you a steward because you're a boy child. You're the first boy child, so if these guys get any property, you'll inherit. Come on. Oh boy, they're really bringing the heat there. Okay, we're gonna jump this army as well. Hold on. This could be interesting. We're coming up behind them. They're losing very quickly, but if we get in here before... Oh, fuck. Wow, they are moving so much faster than us. What is happening here? Okay. Okay. It's weird, but okay. Okay, we finally moved into contact with them. All right. This is the Italians. Okay, so the Italians are being drawn away from our war, which is okay. It's okay. We're gonna keep chasing, even though we're losing our capital. That's fine. Wait, the Italians are gonna win their war instantly. Okay, don't be distracted. Stay on target. I'm on the leader. Stay on target. I can't shake them. What does it take to get this fast? Who is feeding these boys? All right, here we go. Wow, they stopped sieging our castle back here. Where did their army go? What is happening? Did they get dragged into another war? Oh my god, they did get dragged into another war. Wow. The AI is doing a great job of distracting me while they themselves are being distracted. Somebody get them. Yes! We got them, boys. We got them. Stack wipe them. Stack wipe them. Okay. We go for Syracuse now. We're going to let the AI go for Messina. Oh, I feel like we just got the dynastic legacy so soon ago. All right. This is good. Vassal limit. Great. Short reign duration. Lower. Also great. Court grandeur. Great. Vassals less likely to join claimant factions, and liberty, incredible, because I love to run extremely oppressive governments. No, I can't spend the money. I might need it to purchase a big-ass army. Oh no, we lost one of our allies, and the mercenaries are leaving. Okay, that's fine, though. We're winning. We're winning by a lot. We're winning by a lot. Let's just say that and hope we can force an end to this war. It's going very good for us. Oh, here we go again with the naked people. All right, let me go get my notebook here real quick. What's the time here? It's only 12 minutes in. We'll say 13 minutes. My spy master has come with grave news. Niece, put your fucking clothes on. Hold on. Me from the future. Continue covering everything up while we go and force her to wear clothes. All right, we're good. Forgot to expose all these witches. All right, we successfully have Syracuse, and we're moving. We're moving to the last Sicilian base, which we will take for ourselves, and then create the Kingdom of Bellio Tyrrhenia. This is important because it will give us a bunch of really cool bonuses, like bonus prestige and naval movement speed, which are all cool. But the best is that it gives you the ability to declare wars for any coastal county in the Mediterranean. And there are so many small coastal counties all over the place out here that, I mean, not in Italy and not in the Roman Empire and not anywhere in Egypt or the Middle East. But yeah, North Africa is all shattered. If we want to eventually reform an empire like Italy or the Roman Empire, which is a much bigger, better Italy, the ability to constantly freely declare war is excellent. Uh-oh, our realm priest died. All right, let's convert him to witchcraft as well. Okay. We're about to lose those troops. Which is fine. Because the war will end and will be excellent. Oh my god, we did it. Incredible. I have claims on all of these lands as well. Actually, I probably lost those claims now that I actually control them, but I had claims on all of them. Holy shit. Let's form Secure the Mediterranean. It's pretty costly. We got it done. With taking of Majorca, Sardinia, and Aghlabid, we have declared ourselves the righteous rulers of the Mediterranean Sea. Envoys have sailed to all corners of the earth and notified lesser rulers about our glorious achievement. The sea and everything it touches belongs to us. So Masters of the Mediterranean, as I mentioned, prestige, naval speed, +5 coastal advantage, which means anytime we're fighting on the coastline, and then development growth +15% for all of our house. Amazing. Okay, so we now fully control Sicily. We can support the medical school at Salerno, which looks like it gives some pretty good bonuses. Let's do that. The medical school of Salerno is one of the most famed institutions for teaching and learning of medicine in the region. By supporting this school, I'm not only furthering its mission to disseminate medical knowledge and train skilled physicians, I am also improving my own reputation as a patron of education and the medical profession. I'm going to recruit soldiers from... I'm not Latin enough for this. Okay, choose an option. I want to negotiate with the Greeks. Make them the offer they can't refuse. As a wild frontier, Sicily is dotted with Sicilian strongholds, from foreign military bases to remnant bastions of older communities. Though they are a thorn in the side for commoners and rulers alike, that doesn't mean we can't negotiate with them and gain something to our mutual benefit. Adds negotiations with the Greeks for 10 years, preventing negatives. I need to get the Sicilian Signore trait. Let's do it. My attempts to reach out to the Greek strongholds in the realm for negotiations have borne fruit. A prominent from among them, a certain Orthodox secular Arabic man by the name of Bosporios, was sent as their representative. Following the initial round of negotiations, Bosporus proposed I pay his people 120 gold. In exchange, they will not conduct any raids or harass the inhabitants of the region where their strongholds currently reside for a number of years. Taken the wrong way, it sounds an awful lot like a tribute payment. On the other hand, it could benefit both parties in the long run. Development growth is always good. Manage the Sicilian frontier. I want to reform government practices. I don't fulfill all the requirements. I don't know what those requirements are, so I can't help you there, friends. But I'm doing what I can. Perform the Sortes Virgilianae. The Roman poet Virgil is famed throughout the world as a poet, magician, and prophet. There is a tradition of using his poetry, particularly Aeneid, to receive advice or predict the future. I don't know about this one. I don't know about that one. Invite Norman settlers. You might get special soldiers. They may demand titles. I'm not into that. Affirm Ulitioro. Messina. It's an elephant statue. Okay. Restore the Holy Roman Empire. What about restoring the Roman Empire? Rebuke Roman revanchism. Empire of Italia becomes de jure. So I need to control 10 counties within Sicily. I do though, right? Oh, the whole region is Sicily. I thought it was just this little island. Okay, that's fine. We can work on the rest. We can make this happen. I don't know who this motherfucker is, but we'll roll over him. All right, so I need to deal with all these other locations. Probably want to hand them out. Do we have any secession problems? No. I don't normally like to do this, but it actually wouldn't be crazy to grant my son all of those territories. He's 27, as long as he doesn't do any dumb shit. I'm gonna trust in the AI for once. Oh, wait. Do I have the money to make the... I need 250 bucks, and they're already fighting. Okay, well, we can seize that title later. We will give it to my son. Yes, he's got good prestige and stewardship. So he should be able to hold this many territories. I give him 4. He can only control 1. Okay, well, he can hand them out to people, I guess. It would be better if he was a duke, because he would get another one. Okay, we need another witch as our tutor. That's fine. We're rocking it. We're rocking it. Also, it'd be great if your wife was, like, really good at stuff, bro. She's not. She's a drunkard. She's drinking while pregnant. Okay. I think I learned enough about your wife. Oh, now he's involved in the Sicilian frontier struggle. Okay, well that... I'd like to be involved in that, but I guess I've kind of pooped myself out of it. That's fine, though. You got Malta, right? My player, heir, and son. Yes. Some of these are pretty nice. They're going to bring in a good amount of cash for you, my son. The Palace at Palermo. Ooh, influence. So if you have administrative government, it's really good. Okay, we have a reasonable amount of money. You can usurp the Aghlabad Emirate. Yes, so we can take the Duchy of Sicily. We can send this honorable fellow back home. Wow, this went great. This went fucking incredible, guys. I don't know. I'm not used to stuff going this well. You know, normally I show up with a lot more forces and kind of like have negotiated my way into having a really good situation. Oh my god, there's so many children that I've captured. Well, I hope that they get titleage to stuff, because I'm going to marry them to my family members. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now, let's make music together. Let's make sweet harmony. Okay. I want you to marry those Marios. I need you to marry Marios. That's all there is to it. Mario marrying is very important to us. Aghlabadi. We don't have any Marios left. That's fine. We'll keep your house alive. Under our command. Who is this? This is the Serene Doge of Venice's daughter. Okay. We had so many people. I didn't realize there were such a huge amount of unmarried people in my court. All right, and now let's make sure all those newcomer children are all being taken care of. No reason that they should receive any less of a good education. They are important members of our community. I am a kind and generous lord, and they will bring us great bounties. Bounteous bounties, indeed. Wow, we do not have any trained diplomats. That seems like a real... That seems like a real weakness. A martial lady, huh? Okay. Well, I heard that we don't have trained diplomats, but we also need trained intriguists. Which is definitely a word, 100%. Okay. Yeah, we'll say intrigue again. Sure. All right. Train you in diplomacy, because as has been previously noted, we are severely lacking in diplomats. Okay. We have almost 500 bucks. We need the fires of God. And we can usurp these people just as soon as they're done fighting, which they are losing badly. How are we doing? We're pretty dang close to getting this, at which point I think we're going to switch over to battlements. Ah, we got the Archbishop. He's one of us now. Mario. Head of Faith Gold. Perfect. Good timing. Our next thing will be getting the second level. That's not the right one. We'll be getting the second level Castleage once we have that full. And then we'll work on like Manorialism and then Burrs. In the evening, Steward Murad sits in the dimly lit council room. His gaze and quill are focused upon inconspicuous expense reports, yet beside him lie clay molds with the royal stamp, which would only be needed if he intended to defraud the realm. To think that a man of his position would dare act so disgracefully under the eyes of God. Disgracefully, but skillfully. Had I not caught him in the act, no one would be wiser to his scheme. You will be publicly shamed in the town square. Everyone will be mad with me if I do this, but it will make the people happy. I can imprison him and improve my administrative checks. Sure. We're gonna need a new steward and a new seneschal, apparently, but that's fine. There's plenty of other people to take those jobs. Plenty of loyal men and women. My son is a witch. My other son wants an alliance so that I can't yank his territory from him, which is fine. I have no intention of doing that. We should be allied. Anyone that attacks you needs to be taken care of course. Oh, did we ever get that word? Oh, we got the Sword of John Cena. A wrought iron sword of fine craftsmanship. Everything in its construction serves a purpose, and its lack of opulent pretense gives the owner a strict utilitarian aura. That's +7 prowess is actually pretty good. The lack of other bonuses is not so good. But you take what you can get, you know? Just like I'd like to take Sicily off this guy's hands. Interesting. Oh, they must be doing well. They managed to turn the situation around. Ah, Albora, you need this more than I do. Albora, thank you so much, my peasants. Ah, and you know what? We should probably make sure that we have rally points at all of the major locations. Or we can do a holy war for your whole duchy. Yeah, I think we'll holy war. Call in the Knights Hospitaller. Send them across the sea to aid. I completely forgot about this in the last few episodes. Crucial forgetting. Yeah, we'll call this guy in. Doesn't cost us very much. I think we will hold off to see if they get any big alliances pulled in. If not, we're not going to call anybody in. Okay, they did pull someone in. We'll see how big that alliance is. Another person to grovel before us. They didn't really pull in big alliances, but just to be safe, we'll call the Italians across the sea. Try to smash into this guy while he is boarding boats. A boat boarder. And we're not gonna make it. That's fine. We'll just hang out here. Okay. I have seen Devavati handle everything from leeches to rotting bodies, but the discomfort on her face is something new. As a physician, I am the guardian of your health, she says, staring down at her shoes, and that includes your reproductive health. I could make a tincture that helps you and your wife. I've also read about experimental treatments with promising results. I have acquired the most virile hawk in all of Castedu and had his testicles dried and powdered. Drink it in wine for a fortnight and your fertility shall be increased tenfold. Even though the powder gave the wine a musty tinge, on the whole it was a surprisingly pleasant experience. Devavati is very positive about the results, and I feel excellent. She tells us to be patient, but I think we can expect a new family member soon. Let us retreat to my bedchamber. Beatrice, or whatever my wife's name is, I should definitely know this. Her name is Beatrice, which is like Beatrice, but included several extra letters. Yeah, we'll go up there and help you out eventually. We just have a little... Oh, I think we must have captured their ruler. Amazing. Okay. We got the upgrade. Bing, bang, boom. By upgrade, I mean the cultural innovation. We want battlements so that we can secure higher level castles and make it significantly harder to take any of our stuff. It will raise the number of garrison men, and it will increase the amount of siege power they need to take it. But it'll also generate a larger amount of money. It's a pretty good compromise. Okay, we need to sail over here and get it done. Okay, and now we have... What territory did I pick up out of this? Wajada? Oh, hey, everything's now connected to a coastline. Nice. It's always good to have a nice coastline. Now, I think we'll look for good stewards throughout my realm. This is my steward, so I'll give him a nice little piece of land. And my seneschal will also get a nice little piece of land. Sounds good to me. Gentlemen. How would you like to marry Devatati. No, I can't have her leaving my court. Well, you go get married on your own. That's your problem now. Okay. How about seizing this title? Cannot usurp primary title of someone fighting more. Okay, they're still fighting. Things are getting chaotic, but we have part of North Africa under control. That's good. We're making our way. Making our way. As I discussed some courtly affairs with my son Harjjaravarman, he abruptly starts discussing his childhood. Father, you cared for me like the hound minds its pups. Better even. My earliest, fondest memories were with you. When I first placed my fallen tooth in your hand, when I played mischiefs and capered about, you held me so close. He blushes, beaming. I'd love to pass the care on to my children. I love you. I am a role model parent. Excellent. Okay, who is the target of this war? It is a peasant leader. Don't worry, bro. We're coming to solve your peasant leader problem. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we want to just capture some secondary castles for a little bit. Gialetto Mario. You know what? What are my son's names? We got Mario. You will be named after the founder of our line, Luigi Mario. Oh, somebody's got the intelligent trait. In a way that makes me confused, because neither of your parents have it. Now, it can... Oh, I actually have it. Never mind. Tells you how intelligent I am. I'm going to train the kid personally. Okay, and let's talk about alliances. Align with the Kingdom of Poland for 7,000 troops. Interesting. That is very intriguing. I don't hate it. And because we're Catholic, we can't be called into any of their holy wars. But we did just get called into their regular war. Okay, hold on. We need to go save the Italians in a way that they probably would not come to save us. Wow. Twin sons. Nice job. All right. Kid 1, going stewardship. Kid 2, going learning. Another Luigi! Gonna learn the learning. Just like your cousin, my son, Luigi. Oh, that's not great. Some would call that very bad. I want you to attack me. Come attack me. Okay, well, they just straight up lost, so that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but there's nothing I can do about it. I need to identify the target of the war. You're here. Let's go this way. It always helps to just take out people's capitals, especially if you're allowed to act independently. It's late, and I'm tucking into a gripping treatise on classical grammar. Just as I start giggling at some delightfully slide marginalia left by the previous reader, my wife enters the room. Spineless man, you neglect everything but your studies, reading indoors alone from dusk to dawn. Get your head out of those dusty scrolls, or don't come back to my bed tonight. As you wish, my lady. It's me, Chadley Fuckerton. Or as I'm known, my AOL screen name, Big Balls 69. Excuse me. What do we need for the tax office? Yeah, we need manorialism before we get burrs. Just triple checking that we're all good here. And usurp? No. You can create the Duchy of Temechlin. Where the hell is this? Oh, I see. And that will give us a de jure attack on them. Or maybe we might even be able to force vassalage. That's not bad. I think we'll do that, and we'll give the title to some preferred servant out here. You're a Mario. What's your beef with me, kid? Grant title. Oh, you're a lot less mad with me now, huh? Ooh, we're good friends now. How about if you marry... I don't have any sons, I guess. I don't have any male children left that aren't already married. Any male Marios, should say. Another steward gone, huh? Keeps happening. It is nice to see a woman in power. You know, I guess her Massalian... Oh, that's so interesting. Because she was Massalian, she was allowed to rule. But now that she's Catholic, she's actually not able to rule. But because she already holds the title, there's nothing anybody can do about it. How interesting. I'm going to have to trust that the AI wants her to marry matrilineally to keep the line alive, since I can't get too involved in it. What the fuck is happening? This war is enormous. There's way more than 6,000 troops involved in this. Who is doing their math? And where are the friendly troops? I'm about to rock right into a war zone, is the thing. Alright, I have siege engines and war elephants, so I'll solve this problem for you, yeah. We'll absolutely push this motherfucker through. Real easy. I'm wondering if we should go jump some of these enemy troops and see if we can get a whole stack to come with us. I just realized we aren't actually improving this. I don't know when that stopped, but it's not good to not be doing that. Okay. This Catholic? Sharism, Orthodoxy. I'd rather it be Christian than not Christian, I'm gonna be honest. Lots of scandals happening, but all I'm interested in is capturing these cities for the glory of Poland. Alright, let's see if we can get them to come with us while we start a fight. Well, fuck me, I guess. Do I have enough contribution? I have 100% of the contribution. Okay. I guess you can go fuck yourself. This is bad. Until we reset, we're going to be kind of exposed to, well, exactly what's happening. Claimants and independence movements and all that other dog shit. Can't you just accept me as your one true faith-ordained leader, no matter what religion or culture you're following? I am the one. Alright, grand rite time again. And I think this grand rite is probably going to be the last thing we do, because this might be a shorter video, but the last 2 or 3 videos were all done, like, with short breaks in between them to do the editing. Oh, hey, we got the piggy bank here. Okay, let's pop off then, I guess. We'll take this kid. Sure. We'll take this guy. Sure. We'll take this woman. We got people who need to get married. We'll take this kid. My counselor flagellated herself to death. This was my first character's daughter, Princess Rosaline. I just realized I don't know how long my microphone's been muted. I don't have time to do the editing right now, so I hope I edit out all that other stuff. God, what was I just talking about? Oh, so the Kingdom of Corsica and Sardinia has all been, yeah, so it's now all the Mare, the you know, the thing of the sea, Mare Mesredandu, right? But it's technically actually still the Kingdom of Corsica Sardinia now, a Mario Kingdom. This was an incredible episode militarily. The plan here went off without a fucking hitch, okay? Especially because we weren't able to get all of our allies in. The initial plan to, like, gum up the works worked. I thought that they weren't having other problems, but I think something must have happened with the Aglabods over here. When we declared war on them, someone else must have also declared war on them, and that made shit so much easier. What a time. What a time and what a place. All right. I got to wrap this one up. Comment section, you can just glaze me and talk about how amazing my strats were this time around.